welcome back to Fast and Jams, the multi-franchise themed podcast. I'm Lee, your host, and a warm welcome to the podcast. In this episode, I am going to be talking about a lot of things because 2024 is over, it's 2025, and I'm hyped for some future stuff. So, I'm going to combine it all in one episode. I'm going to talk about 2024, preview 2025, and share some future projects going forward with Star Wars and all that. Let's get started. So, the Bad Batch kicked off the scenes and saw the happy ending of Clone Force 99. I'm so happy! I missed this show. I feel like, as a collective, I don't think it was strong with consistency because there were some of us that were good, some of us that weren't the best. It still has a place in my heart, and I enjoy the series. I like the fact that the 3 bounty hunters delivered because that is a huge win. I like the fact that we get this epilogue with Omega where she gets to go on her own adventure and join the rebellion against the Empire. It's still one of those beautiful moments, and honestly, Batch's face and Hunter, they're gonna be fine. Love Batch, by the way. She is the legend. Okay, Crosser is always gonna be that one-liner king. Time for a few catchphrases. That went well. Finally. I can always rely on Crosser to make me laugh. Huge fan of his storyline in this season, and I'm happy he got through alive and well. I just enjoyed his character arc. Satisfied by Roy's Hammer and Eben Rampart's defeats, Jimmy Wilson and Nosha Dollar did a great job. The Kindness did a great job with their music as usual. It's a joy to listen to their work. I'm sad that the show is over because this was so good and I'm going to miss all these covers and I would love to see some of them return. Part 2 was so good. Series 1 took risks, even to my annoyance that playing it safe was doer. I got to say, sometimes when you play it safe, as an episode format, you do a lot better than maybe a returning character that is popular. I don't know why, but when returning characters that are popular, who don't appeal with me, I just don't know why they don't connect. I just don't know why. I mean, they still do okay. They don't get the same recognition as maybe someone like, Din Grogu or Neil. Ncuti Gatwa and Emily Gibson standouts so I love them together. Ruby was brilliant. I understand more about her arc from the fans, so thank you fans. Please listen to other fans' opinions. They can really help you. Russell delivered for me, and he made a Doctor that I can finally feel that is out there. I feel she brought an out there Doctor. He was over the top. Huge fan of him being emotional. I actually think it works more for him than maybe the previous RTD Doctors. I like what they're doing. Yes, there's a risk that it can be overdone. I'm still enjoying it for what it is, and I can't wait for more of my crying baby. Russell T. Davies, I know I give you a hard time sometimes, but when you do it like this, that's when I can believe your arcs. Good boy. Good boy. Plus, Lindy Traitor B, absolute trust of a character who I'm still writing about to this day. Russell, once again, great work. We're getting some results here. Yay! Dawn Bubble has rose for me, even though it's not my favourite. I still think it is a class episode. My opinions on certain episodes have changed, like with Space Babies. I still love it. Gold of Rocheville, and of course, the babies. I still feel like Push the Button should have been included again. I still love it nonetheless, but it would have been absolutely brilliant. I got to be honest. This is not just with Doctor Who Season 1, it's Doctor Who, Ahsoka. Some of my opinions have changed a bit, including Ahsoka. Ooh, very nice, isn't it? I'm still a Rogue Joke Vizsla fan. He's a legend, and I am going to be reading Rogue, the novel at some point, so I'm interested to see what happens there. Jonathan Groff did a fantastic job as per usual, as he rolls, and I just loved him. Stephen Moffat once again delivered something special. Enjoyed as well. He tackled loneliness, and even though there are a few things that are memorable, there is one scene regarding loneliness that has been an array of understanding and complaints to certain characters once again. In a good way, like I have mentioned before, but that's for the next episode. So stay tuned, because you're going to be in for a treat when I get to it, because it's going to be absolutely epic. Nicole with Leslie Headland. Alan Bergman, who works for Disney, has said that the cancellation was down to budget. I still don't know why this was cancelled. This is way better. I feel it's more a divisive series for me. It's experimental. I'm glad they took a chance, and I think it had more potential. Amanda Stenberg, Lee Jung-jae, and Maggie Sindel were great. There are multiple characters killed off, as I've said previously, that it's showing the threat of the stranger. And this sticks to canon. I love the cameo of Dark People, yes! Catherine Hahn stole the show as Agatha Heartless in her own show, Agatha All Along. The show is one of my revelations of the year, as it surprised me. I thought it would just be Catherine, Joe Locke, and another person that impressed me, but that's not the case, as there were plenty of other people who delivered. This included Patty LuPone, Shassia Zamata, and Annie Ann making their mark. I loved them. They were great. The main hit was The Ballad of the Witch's Roar. If you want to see me rave about it, I'll put the link in the description down below. I still think that song is just like the Goblin song, a hit. Last show of 2024 is the first 5 episodes of Scan Crew. This show so far has proved a recurring criticism of mine wrong. There are likeable child characters. With Doctor Who, it's not been working, and I would love to see them break that stigma on Scan Crew, because each of them has had their own stories to do, and Doctor Who, please try and break that stigma. Each of the 4 kids have had their moment, and I think they have more moments in them. Robert Timothy Smith is one of my standouts. His character Neil is an unusual type of character. He's kind, he has a heart, so he fits in a field of characters that have mostly been witches, Poundlands, and Mandalorians in the last 2 years. And he is the sweetest since Magic Girl Jasmine Khan, and I still miss her. And Neil is continuing her legacy. Neil would what the Doctor would want as a companion, if I'm honest. Love and Jude Law as the traitorous double-crossing John Nanawa. I call him Jodders. Why is he after the treasure of Atherton? This is going to be very interesting. Jonathan Groff, Jinx Monsoon, Steph Wally, Chloe Camp, Candy Cook, Ali Shoka, Nika Footman, Harlow Finney, and Laura Bacaletti are definitely my standout guest stars of 2024, as they brought something iconic, legendary, and special. Diversity is a big win for 2024. Chewie, Amanda, Lee, Sashia, and more came with strong performances, and of course, magnificent LGBTQ plus parents. Please keep it up, because I'm enjoying it. I love the variety of shows, from a child-centered show to a queer witch show, to clones fighting for their freedom, to a dark mystery, to a family quest. Everything was absolutely brilliant. Finally, on 2024, those bad traitors, loathe them, and I would love to keep insulting them for their crimes. George might be a question mark. Those are definitely going to be traitors. 2025 sees the remainder of Scan Crew, and I'm intrigued to see how Joe's story concludes. Also, Kryiana Kratter's KB is going to shine in her own episode, which excites me, as hopefully we will see what issues she's been having. The finale could either make or break based on personal preferences and certain finales of the recent years. Ryder Stephanie from Andor is going to be debuting as Belinda Chandler in Series 2 of Doctor Who. Russell has said that she's like Martha, but what the trailer has shown, and I'll say more in the next episode, I don't think she's going to be a copy, which is going to be a relief for her, because she doesn't deserve to be a copy. She deserves to be someone new. I feel with Minnie Gibson, who I've praised, and Anita Dobson, who is starting to grow on me, and new star Jonah Our King, it's going to be hit or miss based on how things are going and my previous opinions. Anything can happen at this stage. Like I said earlier, my opinions are changing, so they could end up doing a lot better than I think they would. Chewie's back. Can he keep up his performance and stay in track for joining Joy Whittaker as the most consistent Doctor? I think he's in contention after a strong 2024. Time for some updates. Okay, The Mandalorian and Grogu have just finished filming. Pedro Pascal has been on set, which is exciting as fans. Roger the Hutt will return and will be voiced by Jeremy Allen White from The Bear. I'm excited for Ahsoka Series 2. Ahsoka is rumoured to be filming in the summer of 2025. Rory McCann will be taking over from the late Ray Stevenson's role as Ben Skull. There are 2 good reasons why I think this is brilliant. Rory looks like Baylan and Ray, and of course he was friends with Ray, so I'm intrigued to see what Rory can do, and continue to do what Rey did, and we miss you, Rey. There are rumours that Hayden Christensen and Ariana Greenblatt will return alongside Ewan McGregor as Anakin Skywalker, Ahsoka Tano, and Obi-Wan Kenobi. And I'm excited because I love the show, so if it's just like that in their flashbacks, they're going to be absolutely on point. There has been rumours on Agatha All Along, but not getting my hopes up after the cut. I would like to see some of the characters return in the future. That is it for the first episode of 2025. I hope you enjoyed it. What did you love about 2024? And what are you excited for in 2025? Comment down below or at First22 on social media. I'm also going to be on TikTok for previews and clips, so stay tuned. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye. Thank you for listening to the podcast. Subscribe to Phasma and Jarens and